This was either a really smart decision or a really stupid decision. Time will tell. I bought a geodesic dome. I don't know what I was thinking. This was like a gut thing. Like something told me, buy it. So here we are with my stupid ass impulse choices. I did it and we're here now and we're gonna live with it.
Yeah, so there's some cracks in the tires on the cargo trailer that I don't feel super confident about. It's right where the sun bakes them all day, every day.
Dang. Oh yeah, I see that. Ooh.
Yeah, that one's kind of big. Tractor Supply might have some just right there.
Okay. Do we want to pop in the car now and go look? Just found out tires are $200 a pop and we need 2. I painted us into this corner, so, you know. Okay. We're seeing if we can just go pick those up. Figuring this out. My gut may be very wrong on this, but if it's not, it'll be great, right?
It's a good thing I checked these. They were loose.
Ooh. In the process of getting this geodesic dome, we are here. I didn't film anything last night, so do you want to explain? I filmed like the cracks in the tires, but do you want to explain the rest of the evening?
Yeah, went to get some replacement tires. The price difference between the stuff that's already mounted on brand spanking new wheels and just naked tires that I would have to mount, dismount, and do all that was not enough to justify it. So, picked up some tires. I won't bother to mention the retail chain because it's not their fault. But if you're buying tires, check them. They were molded exactly the same in every detail. The size, load range, all the stuff identical. There's about a 1-inch difference in diameter between the two. So we ended up going with different ones. So now as I'm popping the old tires off, old wheels and tires off, and sticking the new ones on, notice some wobble in the bearings, well, the hubs. So pull that apart. They're not wasted, but they were a little dry. So if you're buying tires, any parts for that matter now, look it over. And on things like starters, alternators, distributors, that kind of crap, if you can take the old part in, lay it on the counter and compare it to the new part you're walking out of there with, hopefully.
Yeah.
Do it. Because it's a strange world.
And Napa, I know they are more expensive, but they had a tester at the store that we went to, and they were able to test our old alternator on, I don't know which vehicle it was, or maybe it was a pump, but they tested it and said, it's still working, so that's not your problem.
Oh, yeah, that was the Subaru starter.
And that saved us an ass load of money. By the way, the Subaru, not fixed yet. Sorry. Since I share prices on this, so I paid $5,000 for the dome, and then all the extra taxes and stuff was like $800, $900, $800.
Yeah, it was, I think, just under $800.
Yeah, $861, I think. So $5,861 for the geodesic dome. I'll have an exact total for that. But, and I had it figured out to the penny, guys, like to the penny, what I could spend at this auction. But I am unfamiliar with auctions, so I did not know about buyer's premiums, and I did not even think about taxes. Honestly, it didn't even occur to me. That's my bad. That's on me. So I had to work it out with the auction place. They were so nice and so awesome, and I love them for this. As long as I got the dome out of their damn way tomorrow, I could come back next week and pick up the other stuff. So I scrapped together just enough today to pay for the dome. This is kind of forcing us to get caught up on all the things that we're behind on. So this just means we're going to have all the stuff caught up soon. And then more content, right? You can see more shenanigans. But these tires are rated better, so they'll be good tires. And look, Mike's doing some maintenance that he needed to get done. See, it's all good. So, honey, what are you doing tonight?
I'm hesitant to knock this seal out and risk wrecking it, because then, yeah, just add another, need to get a seal now. So let's see if I can just stuff some of this other grease up into the bearing.
Oh. Just watching you do that makes me think we should, get a bottle of wine, maybe light some candles.
Yeah. One of these days, I think I'm gonna fuck around and put some bearing buddies on this thing.
What's a bearing buddy?
It's just like this spring-loaded sealed contraption that goes on in place of this cap with a grease fitting on it, so you just shoot grease into it.
Oh, that's an ideal.
And the downside is it makes it easy to grease, so you never tear them apart and
Look at them.
find looseness and stuff. But you just gotta be mindful.
Thank you for tolerating me and putting up with my shenanigans and random purchases of gigantic things that make you have to do this shit. You are a saint.
I don't know what I'd be doing otherwise. Making the rest of the shit run or something.
When all's said and done, we'll have a pretty cool hangout spot.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's already vastly better. Yeah, probably, in retrospect, I probably should have popped for the more expensive axles. I had some that were drilled with just a grease fitting on the end. You still have to pull the cap off to grease them, but you don't have to tear it all apart and risk destroying the seal.
And if you're new here, this is how we do everything, by the seat of our pants, as if we were hanging off of a dumpster, which is on fire and rolling down the road on a very steep incline. Could that be accurate?
Yeah, living in chaos keeps you ready for stuff.
Yes. So, subscribe if you like chaos, because that's what you get here. Is a lot of chaos.
Yeah, a lot of people may find it relatable.
So,
Chaos is the new normal.
welcome to chaos.
Keep an eye on this. I didn't notice it before. It's just how the belts are laid out. See, it's kind of dipped in a little there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the belts in the sidewall. Yeah.
Well,
I'd rather see
dang.
it going in and out, but it'll be something to keep an eye on.
Honestly, though, we really didn't have any options at that point. Last
Yeah,
night.
Well, do
11th hour.
you want to roll or not? Well, yeah, kinda.
Well, dang it. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on
Like
this.
shit. Then you see it in other tires, so it's not a complete anomaly, but just kind of a mental note. And good enough for government work.
Next time you see us, we'll be heading to Denver. I'm $100 short for the payment for the dome today. I'm carrying all my change to the car because we have to go to the bank and turn it all in order to do this. Yep, that's where we're at. Yeah, I had to buy dog food. Mike and I are talking about risk versus reward kind of stuff because this is risky. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about it, and I still feel like it's the right thing. In fact, Mike and I were just talking, and I realized that I have been planning this space for a while with him. Like, we've been sitting around talking about what we're going to put in this next side building once we got to that. Because we both figured we'd get some kind of large shed, something that could be put together in a weekend, and at least have a covered space that we can do some stuff in. So this is something we've been talking about for a while. You know, we're just talking about like how things come together. Like, you think about it enough, or you start planning it, and it just starts to kind of come together, and that's manifesting. But I've basically been working on manifesting this for probably the last year.
Yeah, thereabouts.
I think I looked at pictures.
It was in the mix.
It was in the mix. I just hadn't printed the pictures off and made the board yet. Like, I wasn't ready for it. But it happened, and the thing I've noticed, is this the same for you? You want to do this thing, but you're not quite there, you're not quite ready, and you just kind of get shoved into it.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
And it's always really stressful, and it's always a tight squeeze, and there's always some discomfort with it. But in my experience, it's always worked out best when it's happened that way. There are days when you're counting your pennies, but like,
There are months when you're counting pennies.
yeah. But really, I mean, if you want something bad enough, you will work so freaking hard. And when it's time, and it really seems like it won't happen until it's actually time. But when the time is right, when it's supposed to happen, it all breaks and all comes together. That's just been my experience. If we can make any of this work out, anybody can. Truly. It's mine! It's mine! I'm so excited. This is dope. Alright guys, we actually have to destack this thing because they can't just slide it in as we'd hoped. So here's the work. Yeah, so as Mike pointed out, there's a few patch up spots and he thinks it's a PVC coated fabric. And we have all the bits, all the struts and all the, is that like stakes to hold it down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So we're trying to move this thing, and this thing weighs like 10 gajillion pounds. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how to move the fabric part because it's really heavy. All right guys, not much left, just the struts and stuff. Got all the fabric in here. The plan is I'm just gonna hand them off to Mike and he's gonna put them wherever. Ready?
Oh shit, hopefully that wasn't even close to your foot.
Nope, I got it.
That's good.
Yeah, I got it.
Now,
Lift up.
no, we'll just leave it there
Leave it here.
and strap that down.
Okay.
So you can throw me the hooky in.
Mike's strapping her down. He's really good at strapping her down. And just like that, our geodesic dome was inside the trailer and going home with us. Yay! It's ours.
Good. See how bouncy and terrible it is.
I'm gonna go home and pretty much go to bed because I gotta work. Gotta get up at 4 to go to work. So, we got it though. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, and hit subscribe if you want to watch us put this dome together. Hey guys, today we're going through the stuff I bought at an auction recently, and I worked 64 hours this week to pay for this auction. So you are getting me in my pajamas and I don't care on my day off. Okay, auction. All right, one of the things I bought was a bunch of tools. I think this was $170. What? Uh-oh.
See see if the batteries last in this better than the ones I've got.
Do you think I probably got $170 worth of tools?
I see some wrenches and miscellaneous sockets. Yeah, I wonder if it's 10 millimeter in here.
Probably not. It's lost.
24 millimeter. Hey.
Isn't that the one you were just saying you'll never have? A 24 millimeter wrench?
It may have been.
I think that was what you said in that video.
I do not have a 24 millimeter wrench, nor will I probably ever. Son of a bitch would be $36.
Oh my God, now you have a 24 millimeter wrench and it only costs $170.
Hells yeah.
Some bits for, we have a Dremel. This is some kind of rotary tool. Oh, I wonder if that's what the bits are for.
Oh, could be. Okay, kind of a portable Dremel situation.
Safety third glasses. What is this?
It's a drywall hammer.
Is that so you can get in between?
Yeah, and make small crude cuts and stuff. Hey, genuine vice grips.
Wow. Pipe wrench fight.
Man, a couple, 3.
Highly specialized tool.
Yeah, somebody needed to not scratch something.
Did you see this? We had a stupid wrench. It's so huge.
Wow, is that a 15 inch? Yes, it is.
375 millimeter.
Oh, is that clutch head? Yeah. Holy shit. There's an actual screwdriver for clutch head fasteners.
Next up for $140 was this water heater that I got. I wasn't sure if it's a mini tank heater. So this will probably go in the dome under a sink, probably, right?
It's kind of a point of use sort of thing.
Okay. We'll definitely have some kind of tiny kitchen and tiny bathroom in there. So this will go in one of those.
Oh, it's got a mess of USB stuff. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, so these actually have probably some lithium ion battery in them, so you can charge USB things from solar. Yeah, so it's got uses.
I paid $422.20 for these 2 kits. I got another solar system here for $201.23. I got this bad boy. So this is a solar panel kit.
We can join this one up with the not portable panel that I have, run through the same charge controller and put that to work. It'd give us 200 watts of solar.
Okay. Would we want to use this maybe to start our backup system for like fridge and internet and stuff? And the last lot I paid $88.77 for some security cameras. I was after this mostly. This is like a $200 camera. I looked it up. Got it for $88. Hopefully it'll work because, you know, internet. Wow, the glass is cracked. Some old school security camera. They also gave us some webcams, which I might just sell, and a random glove.
Neat.
Yeah, so that was my auction haul along with the Geodesic dome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in what kind of projects we're going to be doing in the future. But we're dipping our toes into solar a little bit, and we'll see how it goes.